Hello, Mike Calhoun here, and in this Info Marketer video series, I'm going to be exploring what we call the turnkey revolution. What is it? Well, in the past decade, automation, acceleration, and speed to market have actually changed the way we do business, especially online. So, what has changed? Well, to start, the availability of powerful turnkey solutions that enable you to roll out a fully intact online business faster than ever are now available. This can completely change how you do business online forever. Okay, the purpose here is to educate you and equip you, saving you from the mistakes and literally handing over the blueprint for the wins so that you can replicate and model after them. I'm going to share with you 3 of my biggest lessons that I've experienced from starting up that will literally save your butt. First, don't be afraid to make mistakes. Second of all, when you make the mistakes, learn from the mistakes. I've made more than most, and I'm good at thinking out of the box, while sometimes I'm not even in the box. And I'm more of a pioneer than a manager. Third, your ego is not your amigo. Do what's right for the business. I like to help people just as much as the next person, but I've also learned in the past that I've spent a lot of money and helped no one. You have to get beyond the emotion and make sure that you're making logical decisions. My biggest lesson is in a real estate technology that is literally awesome, and it still helps tons of people today, but in that project I learned that I am no Superman, and that I could start something that maybe is too big. Take note of this. Sometimes we bite off more than we can chew. It's just the facts. Second of all, understand that most startups fail. They just don't have enough horsepower or the experience to pierce into the market. Most even go into business blind. Some examples of killer blows: more competition than expected. And the sexier the idea, the more people who are trying it. It sometimes also just takes a little bit of luck, especially with the big projects. Most are in the wrong business to begin with. If the average person knew how hard it was, they would never even start. That's not to discourage you from starting, just you have to realize what you're getting into. The rewards are huge, but the effort is huge also. Next, they have no even business model. Okay, so how do you start doing a business with no business model? It makes no sense. So looking back, sometimes I can't even imagine doing it all over again. I mean, you have to be Rocky. The story of it takes more, you have to get up more than you actually win. So, you can get knocked down, but you have to continue getting back up or you lose. You've also said this. I know you've said this before. How the heck did that young kid do it? Well, the answer is they don't care. There is no fear. Taking action is not the problem. So learn from the young kid, have a little no fear attitude, and take action. Finally, mentors are crucial. If you fail to get them, that's plural, them, you will fail, I guarantee it. Also, you got to keep it simple. That old acronym, KISS, K-I-S-S, keep it simple, stupid. Well, the mentors are your training wheels on the bike of life. Okay, they're your coach that understand the big picture when you simply do not. Realize this. It is impossible for you to drive the race car and watch the track from the pit. Your destiny is in the hands of those watching your track of life for you. So pick wisely. For me, everything started with my father. He is the biggest reason I consider myself a success today. He made it ultra clear of what not to do. Okay? And it's quite evident that in some situations, it's purely luck that some of us succeed. Now, I also adopt the concept of winning by design. In the first part of my life, I knew it was going to be rough, and I knew that I had a lot to learn. So, the main thing that I did, and the main reason for my success, is to give first, okay? And to also have a bigger reason. The purpose for this entire video series is to give you something that I'm very excited about and that I can't wait to introduce. It's something that I use in my own business. It's something that I believe in 100%. I've stopped completely micromanaging, and I've stopped overanalyzing. I've stopped second guessing, and I've stopped waiting around on developers and designers. I've started spending more time on the beach, and I've started spending a lot more time with my daughter. I've stopped selling software and I've started setting the example. I have a business blueprint that works for any business, and I'm taking a few early adopters that are determined to dominate with an unfair advantage. This single solution will completely transform your business, maybe even your life. Click the button right here below for more info.